Hello and welcome. You're watching NDTV. We are now on YouTube. Our address is youtube.com/NDTV. Very easy to remember. So subscribe to our channel to ensure that you have all the news updates for the day, even when on the go. Now, every morning on Good Morning India, I give you 5 stories to vote on. The ones which get maximum of your attention is what you and I discuss here on the YouTube platform. Let's go see what the poll is telling us today. Well, we gave you story options from Maharashtra to midday meal, onions, the murder in Telangana, and Sri Lankan president's visit as well. And one that has got almost 50% of your votes is the 1 liter of milk, 1 bucket of water. That's what's contributing to midday meal, and it's all happening in Sonbhadra district in Uttar Pradesh. Let me show you. These pictures are so powerful. Let me first start by showing you what happened. So this woman, who's a cook at a midday meal school, at a school where midday meal is served actually in Sonbhadra, started out by cooking. She puts up a pan. She puts out a pan of a big pan on the stove, comes in with a big bucket of water, puts the entire thing over there. While that is boiling, she pours in just 1 liter of milk. And then that 1 liter of milk is served to 81 students over there. Now just imagine that. I actually got a 1 liter bottle just to show you how much it is. Imagine this much milk alone being distributed to 81 kids. That's the insane amount of mixing that was done in that water. And this woman on your screen here, she's the one who did it. Let me also show you what she said when we asked her about it.
टोटल कितने लड़के थे उस समय?
बच्चे कितना है मालूम? 50 थे। बाल्टी डाले।
एक बाल्टी। अच्छा, कितने बच्चों को पिलाई?
बच्चों को
टोटल कितने लड़के थे उस समय?
बच्चे कितना है मालूम?
You heard her saying 1 balti. She admits the fact that she's done it. And even more bizarre in the story is the explanation that we got from the school in charge, who went and said ki galti ho gayi hai. It's a bhool, meaning it's a mistake by the cook because she thought there was no more milk left, and that's why she did the mixing to ensure everybody gets it. Now, we all know about corruption and adulteration of food that happens at various levels, especially in the case of midday meals, but this is taking it to another level altogether. Now, the point in all of this is the fact that Sonbhadra is one of the most backward areas in Uttar Pradesh, and the whole point of having a scheme like midday meal is to ensure that kids come to school, to ensure that just for a meal, they come out of their homes and come to the school, have that meal and also get education in the process. But this has turned into a massive scam in several areas. Time and again, we hear videos coming out on how food has been adulterated, the quality of food that is coming out. Remember, also from UP came out just about a month back, another video of adulteration being done in dal, in other food that was being served as lunch. And what happened there was the journalist who exposed it, he now faces a charge against himself. My colleague Alok Pandey has been talking about these repeated cases of adulteration in midday meal. And he says that 2 months ago, in fact, another journalist from Uttar Pradesh was charged by the police after he exposed alleged fraud in midday meal served to students. The police said that the journalists conspired to defame the state government. It was being done to bring on in a way a bad image of the government, but they did not deny that the story was wrong. In fact, this case was taken up in the parliament as well. One of the questions asked in parliament was that how many such cases have been reported. There were over 15 cases that, by government's own admission, have happened of adulteration in midday meals. But what action has been taken, we don't know that so far. This is an extremely, extremely troubling story. I am going to show you these visuals again. Look at how all the kids line up, holding their glasses to drink what is adulterated. Clearly, it's just white water. It will have no nutrients of the milk. And all this is what you and I have paid our money for. Our taxpayers' money goes into schemes like this, and this is what is coming out. Extremely, extremely troubling. something that the UP government must be thinking very hard about. So that's story number one. The other story that has caught onto your imagination has been the Maharashtra Sarkar. And well, it is Thackeray Sarkar for the first time, isn't it? Now, if you thought that after the Maharashtra swearing in yesterday, Uddhav Thackeray being sworn in, 6 other leaders being sworn in, 2 each from all the parties, everything is well, now we can go back to business as usual. Well, think again. Because all is not over in Maharashtra. In fact, the only clarity we had so far has been the position of the Chief Minister. Now, what are the challenges, immediate challenges ahead in this Maha Vikas Aghadi, the coalition of the Sena, NCP and Congress? Who's going to be the Deputy Chief Minister? We don't know. Who's going to be the Speaker in the House? We don't know. When is the floor test going to happen? We don't know. And in middle of all of this, what portfolios, who will get, how work will begin, all of that is unclear at this point. If you were to specifically look at the immediate challenges that Uddhav Thackeray will face as the Chief Minister, they are precisely 2. The floor test being really crucial, but the floor test now has been said by the Supreme Court that will be an open one, will be done on machines, and thus there is no scope that there might be maneuvering of votes of sorts possible. However, the interesting bit that perhaps has escaped everybody's mind and something that has got the MVA very, very worried at this point has been the voting for the Speaker. Why is that? Because Maharashtra Assembly, even at this point, unlike a lot of other assemblies, the voting for the Speaker happens on a secret ballot, thus making it open to people switching sides, cross-voting, and a lot of other details. Remember, if they don't get their Speaker on board, there will be a huge trust deficit in this alliance, and they stand a risk of not being able to form government and not being able to get their numbers through the House as well. So the coming few days, when they try and fix all these things, is what will be very crucial. What our understanding has been that they will first go through the floor test, ensure that the government is in place, put their Speaker and a Speaker of consensus really in the chair, and it's only after that will we hear more about on who gets what portfolio, with the fear that the alliance partners might not be happy with the allocation. So still a lot of Maha drama left in the Maharashtra story, but we'll be catching up all those details for you on the channel, on our website, and now also on YouTube. Thanks for watching.